Hi, Pisces. This is Just with your November 2018 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Pisces, it looks like something with you guys has ended and you're not too happy about it. Okay. And there's a huge issue with family. Coming into November, some of you may be saying, I don't know, I'm pretty fine. My family life is really good. We're good. I'm good. Everyone's fine. And for some of you, that's the truth. Everyone is fine. You may be renovating your home. Home is a huge factor. So they may be looking at new homes because there's a baby that's coming. You may be welcoming some type of a new addition. You may be preparing for the holidays. If you are preparing for the holidays in November, for some of you Pisces, you're going to be very focused on mending fences, perhaps with relatives or relatives to relatives or you with relatives. But there's going to be this mending fences, needing to mend something, make things better again. And for some of you, as far as the work sphere is concerned, you may be waiting for a job offer, praying for this job to come so that you can buy your home, so that you can feel stable again. Some of you may feel like your finances is a little bit destabilized. And family is a huge focus. Like, you want to be happy. You may be praying and wishing, when are you going to get that call? When are you going to get the acceptance? You may be wanting to sell your home, or, you may be wanting to move. So that may be very important to you. If you're looking for work, I feel like in the month of November, it's more of like a waiting period. If you're working, don't think to leave your job at this time. It may be more of the process that for some of you are going through, like you're interviewing, you're putting resumes out. You may be unsettled of like, where do you go? Like, you may feel like, for me to move or take on this job, it's going to be a risk that I need to take for some of you. But as we get further and further out of November, you're going to get more and more clear about what you're going to do, where you want to go. And I feel like not everyone's on board with you. So if you have family members or relatives or someone who makes a very important impact in your life, they may not be on board with you moving or you taking this new chance or taking some type of a leap. And taking a risk is what it looks like. Like, as the month goes on, you become more and more clear. And you know that whatever this is going to take a sacrifice. Like, you're going to have to leave something for something. You're going to have to leave someone for someone else. You're going to have to leave somebody for something else. Or maybe you've done that. And now it's like, okay, well, now I have to mend these fences. Some of you have left your family behind for a lover. Some of you have left, and when I say your family, it could have been a wife and children that you left behind, or husband and children you left behind for another person. You could have left your mother, dad, siblings for another person or for a person. And now you're almost like in November, that's very much a focus. I mean, this is the holiday season, so family becomes very much a focus. And it may be that now you haven't gone to, Thanksgiving, if you celebrate it in the month of November, or you haven't seen your family in quite some time. And it's like, it's on you, it's plaguing you, it's ailing you to like, I want to go see my family. I want to, invite my family. It's something about family, or going back to your native land, or going back to a place that's familiar to you. That again, there's some wounds, there's some disappointments, and some past wounds that still lie within the family, that still lies within decisions and actions that were taken. And you are going to want mid-November to make it right. Okay. Or someone could want this, like, from you, like they want you to make it right. They want you to make it right, or you want to make it right, or they want to make it right with you. And you have to know that if this involves anybody else, they may not be ready or on board with this. Okay. There will be a specific time when this situation can happen, and you may feel like this is it. This is my time. I'm going to make it happen. It's obvious. It's the holidays, but you may come to realize that someone isn't really on board. And going into December, it's like, okay, you may feel like, well, why did I do that? Or you may feel that the decision that you made was probably abrupt or came off abruptly, or because you may show up unexpected, uninvited, and you're not as well received as you thought you would be. And someone is like on defense, guarded. So going into December, you may be dealing with that, where you just want everything to be okay again. You just want everything to be all right. And I just don't see, for some of you, that's going to be the case. Now, for some of you, money will improve third week for some of you. So if there's been a disappointment of not having a job, not finding a job, you could very well find that toward the end of the month. And I do see, as far as love is concerned, it's like love is heavy on your mind, but so is a particular person as well. Okay. Again, this could be your mom. This could be your ex. This could be the woman in your life. But there is, or the man in your life. But there is, or this is how the man is seeing you, Pisces woman. But there is like someone is on the minds of somebody else. Somebody external to you is thinking about you, wondering about, if you had a house, like, are they going to sell this house finally? Or, will they invite me to the festivities? Should I invite them to the festivities? And this person is carrying a lot of burdens. Some of you may have had a very tumultuous divorce, breakup with someone who, again, your family. So there's children, and there was an outside person, and now they're with this outside person. And now it's the family time. And now the person could be looking and wishing that they can spend time with their family. But they've made their decision. They stepped out of their marriage. They went into, a relationship with somebody else. And now they're carrying the burden of that. I feel like around the holiday time, it's going to be a heavy weight on them, if this is a dynamic that you've experienced. Some of you also, it's like somebody is wrestling with the fact that they have to commit to somebody, or they make a decision that I'm going to live with you. I'm going to commit to you. And you may move in with this person. You move in with each other, you live with each other, but you work so much, or someone works so much, that they're never there anyway. It's like they're hardly ever there anyway. And that may be their trick to say, well, yeah, we do have this relationship, and yes, we are committed, and yes, we are together, but I'm always away. And really, for some of you, and I feel very strongly this is coming from a Pisces man, the male energy here, if you're a Pisces woman or you're a cross watcher, this person is bogged down with the fact that they probably want to be free. They want to be free. They want to kind of take a leap and go out and be free for some time, but they feel obligated. They may have been the one that cheated. They may have been the one that had an outside baby. They may have been the one to have done something wrong, and so their guilt keeps them there, or their guilt keeps them away. I'm getting that very strongly. So guilt is keeping someone with another person, or guilt is keeping someone away from someone. And there may be this wanting, and as the month of November draws more and more near, the person is going to want more and more to reach out on faith and approach, again, that family member, approach that person, and they are going to feel very clear about this. Even though that there has been, this wound is older, it's not like completely fresh and new, it's still there, and you're going to find out that somebody is still feeling some kind of way. Somebody is still not there yet. You may say that, okay, come live with me. We've been apart long enough. Yes, I cheated in the past. I did wrong, but, I'm coming to get my family. And the person's like, no, I'm not coming there. I'm not. Or, yes, I can come and spend time with my family, and everything is fine now. Yeah, I know, you had a fight with with the person I'm with, or anything could have happened, right? But it's like you really want to work things out with someone. But I feel that somebody is just not going to and I know I'm saying it in a circle, but it's just basically that's all that your story is saying. That someone is not, they're not ready yet, they're not there. Yeah. They're not ready. They're not there. I feel like you're going to try. Some of you are going to try whatever you can, or someone's going to try whatever they can to make it right. But, eventually you're going to grow tired and you'll just walk away and leave the situation alone. And you're going to kind of move on by your merry way because you're going to try everything that you can to make the situation right. But it's almost like this may not be much you can do to make it right, if that makes any sense. And so I feel that, yeah, eventually you're going to just let it go. Okay. This person perhaps need time. If this is you, you're going to need time. If this is them, they're going to need time. The thing is that some of you may think that this woman still loves you. That, we were once A, B, and C. This is what we are. This is what, yeah, but if there was a problem, whoever did someone wrong, you've got to, or if you're a cross watcher, you've done wrong, or you're the Pisces and you've done wrong. But whoever's done wrong, you've got to admit what you've done wrong and know that it's going to take time. It's going to take some healing. Because someone is just not, even though it's an opportunity for there to be forgiveness and for there to be things done right, I feel that it's not going to, the person is not ready. It's just what I see. So that's what I kind of have for you. If you are single, you may be, trying to get to your family. You may be trying to focus on finances and increasing your finances. And it may be that, hey, I have to leave. I have to make some sort of sacrifice, which is typical Pisces. I have to make some sacrifices. And I may need to, move away from my family. I may need to go away where I'm hardly ever around my family, is what I see. And I feel like you're going to try to get back around family. I don't see for singles this month in November. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, but I don't see necessarily socializing and getting out there and being out there. You may attract to you or find in the social sphere that a lot of people are together, they're in relationships, or people work a lot. So you may not meet any available people at this time. And you may find that you really just start focusing on your life and what you want your next year to be, and really focusing on what you have going on. Now, someone can come out of the blue that you weren't even thinking about. You were not thinking about this person at all. And here they come wanting to talk. But it's almost like, again, trying to right a wrong. Somebody may be calling you with a chip on their shoulders, really mad, and you forgiven the situation. You're over it. You're not thinking about it anymore. You're not holding on to anything negative, and this person is still very much still angry or agitated with you. So the way that they converse with you, you may have a child with them. It may have something to do with family and that sort of thing. Excuse me. But the way that you converse with this person, they may have a problem with you, and that may put you on guard after dealing with them. Like, you really are going to try your best to just like stay completely away from them. And like I said, some of you on the positive end maybe have made a decision to get married. You may be making a decision to get engaged. You may be making a decision to move in with someone. So like I said, relationships, home life, family life is very much a focus, and also trying to fix those things as well. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of November. Very clear-cut things for the last 3 signs. I'm glad that I waited the next day to do it. I definitely needed a break after Sagittarius. So, definitely, guys, go and check your other signs if you have a different sign in another moon or rising or sun. And I hope that this has been helpful. Definitely leave me, if some of you guys can relate, definitely leave me a comment in the comment section below, whether it relates or not. But definitely give me some feedback, because the last 3 signs, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, has been very much a one note sign. Like, it's just been very clear. It's one message. That's all it's giving. And so, yeah, let me know again if this makes any sense for you guys. And if you would like something personal with me, I could be reached in the beginning and into this video. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, 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 and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces.